Okay. Here we go. That should have fixed it. Is that better now? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. First announcement is make sure you guys vote on the most recent challenge. The most recent challenge, we roasted the top 10 tracks yesterday. Fucking last week. It's the September 21 challenge. Basically, people were tasked with creating tracks off of Kuro's magnificent art piece. So please vote for your favorites there. They'll be closing the votes on the 25th. And yeah, I mean, we roasted the contestants last time, but fuck, man, they were all hella sick. So I'm very excited to see who actually comes out on top here. Yeah. The other big announcement is that in 1 week, I'll be releasing a new song. And we'll be doing a remix contest for it. And we'll be doing a remix contest for it with a very special music sample company whose desktop application may or may not be open on my computer right now. Oops. Whoopsie daisies. Don't wanna give it away, but yeah. So that's pretty exciting. And I'll be releasing a video with that next week as well. Also, if you are in the Pacific Northwest, I'll be doing a Ableton workshop on Monday in Portland, Oregon. Come through. It'll be fun. Yeah. So, those are the announcements. Oh, what's up, Neander? Hey, thank you for the $5. That's very sweet of you. Appreciate that. It'll be at Champion Sound. It's a music school in Portland, Oregon, on October 25th. If you check out my Instagram, I have the link to the Eventbrite page where you can RSVP and save your slot. For you, how many years it takes to get quality beats? Shit, man. I don't even know if I'm there at this point, but I don't know, 10 years? You could probably do it in like 1 year though. Well, the kids these days on their YouTube tutorials. All right. If we take a look at the UB row zone, it's completely empty. There's nothing new there. So I really don't know how to spend the time today. I mean, we could go into just the general roast before post zone and just see what's going on there. Could make some beats, although every time I try to make beats on stream, my computer crashes. But I guess we could try that. Let's make some beats. Let me change my output to Zoom. Not Zoom. Fuck. To the... Well, okay, so we're already good to go there. All right. Let's make some beats. Yeah, the announcement, Robbie, is that we're doing another remix contest next Thursday. I'm releasing a new track, and it's in collaboration with a big music software company. Hey, Underbelly, can you make a good kick and operator? All right, let's make a kick and operator. So, let's make it nice and low. Let's make it 4 on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. I want to make sure you guys can hear that, so let me look at OBS for a sec. Yeah, we're good. All right. So how do we turn this into a kick? Well, all percussion sounds have a pitch bend at the beginning. So let's turn on the pitch envelope and turn it up all the way. And would you look at that? It already sounds kick-like. Okay, I produced from 1.5 years and I still pretty suck. Yep, that makes sense. All right, so we made the pitch envelope. We can make it even faster if we want. But now let's go to the sustain here. Actually, let's go to the initial, turn that up, turn the attack all the way, up a little bit, and then turn down the sustain. All right. So it's already sounding pretty kicky. If I click on fixed here, I can kind of tune the kick like this as a frequency. And then what we could do is maybe add some distortion here. We could also add a little bit of a click. So if you go to noise white, let's make all the oscillators in parallel here so that there's no FM business, funny monkey business. And here, I'll turn the initial all the way up, attack up a little bit for the transient, and turn the sustain all the way down. Oop. Sounds pretty bad. Let's change it to noise looped. Cool thing about noise looped is that you can tune it. So we're just doing that for the initial click of the kick. Maybe we'll turn down the decay a bit more. Yeah, maybe that's good. And then let's maybe add some saturation here. And then maybe, I don't know, some glue compression so that we bring out the transient. Let's turn the threshold down. It's pretty fat. Tiny hand below my right ear. Sometimes it appears. Maybe let's do some multiband compression. Don't know if that's making it better, but what we can do now is turn this into an instrument rack and create another layer here. And this time I'm just going to add some sort of hi-hat sound. Doesn't matter what it is. Hat. Something like that. And we add another layer. Ooh, Jesus. We can add a little layer to the kick with this hi-hat here. Let's turn it up. Turn the filter off. Turn it up to decay here. What's the blue hand on the plugins? Maybe let's turn down the saturator here. Here we go. That's a pretty nice kick right there. We could always add another layer here. So maybe like perk sound. I mean, that's pretty crazy right there, but let's see how that fits. I'll turn the filter off here. Oh, jeez. What's the little blue hand? I don't know why the blue hand appears because I have no controllers plugged in, but it's the blue hand of God saying hello. Maybe we don't need that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that for my kick. Let's go back to operator, maybe tune it a bit. Cool. Sick. Maybe last thing I'll add here is a color limiter. Just to flatten out the signal and add a little bit of distortion. shorten the kick a little bit. Cool. So that'll be my kick. And now let's make a snare. Snare is going to be a little harder, but we'll do our best. Same thing. Same pattern. Let's turn the sustain all the way down. Maybe we'll change this to a triangle wave. Turn up the pitch. Usually the fundamental of a snare is somewhere around 200, 250. Create the pitch bend. Turn the initial all the way up, attack up, sustain down. Cool. Let's add a little bit of white noise to this. May route these in parallel. And then we're going to have to distort the fuck out of this. Doesn't sound very good. Let's try adding some OTT. Snares are definitely a lot harder to make than kicks, in my opinion. Let's add another oscillator here. We'll do noise looped. This will be the kind of clickiness of the snare. Jesus, that sounds horrible. Let's turn the white noise off for a sec. Cool, so we got the impact. Let's maybe add a little bit of reverb to this. See what that does. Can you put the white noise through a high pass before mixing it or using blue noise? No. Cool. Shit. Let's turn the low end down. Let's extend the white noise a bit. Would be cool if this thing like moved somehow throughout. Maybe let's put an envelope on this. Ooh. That's kind of sick. Definitely doesn't sound like a snare, but that's kind of cool though. Kind of does it like a little swoosh up. Boing. Boing. Whatever. And then we could do a kind of a similar thing probably with layering this as we did with the kick. Maybe we'll layer a clap onto this. Something, maybe just like a 808 clap. Maybe that. Uh-oh. Let's make the white noise go on for longer. Yeah, it's not the best snare in the world. Let's maybe add some Searing effects to this. See what that does. Maybe widen this shit up. Hyperdimension. It's a little bit better. Compressor. Maybe we'll shape this with an EQ or something. Sup? From Mexico. What's up? Yeah, so with this EQ, maybe we'll bring out the transient, high end, the kind of sound. Maybe take it out from around 500. Yeah, it's not bad. Finally, we'll do the color limiter thing. Cool. All right. Well, let's freeze that. Cool. And now we can make our own shitty dubstep beat. So let's add these kicks and snares over. Kick. I said kick and snare. All right. Kick, snare. Huh. This one sounds different. All of them sound different. I wonder why. It's interesting. There's my kick though. It's nice and uniform. What you could do now with this snare, by the way, is you can put it in a frequency shifter and tune it up and down. And you can maybe shorten it a little bit, turn up the fade out. You could also add corpus to it to make it a little bit more metallic-y. Ooh. If you change it to membrane, you kind of get this sort of metallic-y sound to it, especially if you tune it. Try high. Get that Sophie snare. Here's how you make a perk. Yeah, just get that little metallic layer on there. Kind of sick. You can kind of spread it around the stereo field, which is super weird. Saturate it some more. Cool. I'm sorry you had that negative experience, Walsey. I'm sure if you gave it another shot in the Discord, people would be very accepting. Or yeah, not. Then you can also just leave. Ligma, huh? That's quite the term there. Lamb says, I'm still stuck on how to make a bass glide on piano roll. It's pretty easy, man. You just add another, just get an 808 like that or something. Oops. And then you just go to glide. You turn up the time, and then if you just have two notes overlap, like so, F over to C, you get the glide. Pretty simple. Other option is you can go to envelopes, MIDI control, pitch bend, and then just draw it in there. I just got to make sure that you're starting out from 0 here, otherwise it's going to be slightly out of tune. Oh, you're taking back the Ligma, huh, Walsey? All right. Have you guys heard about that new Ligma variant? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I heard on Joe Rogan that the new Ligma variant is actually bullshit. Just gotta take some ivermectin. All right. Let's actually make our own 808 real quick. I'm not sure if Corp has actually made the sound better. Let's just lay down a real simple beat here. Cool. Some homemade kicks and snares. Ivermectin, it's all just tribalism, dude. All right, let's add a hi-hat loop to this. And let's make our hi-hat loop in Serum. I think that'll be fun. Dad hybrid trap. Yeah, I know it's a banger here, right? Cool. Let's turn on the noise oscillator. Let's do... Actually, doesn't really matter which one of these we do, but if you right-click on the LFO1 and select ramp down, if you just hold down shift, you can create all these little steps here. Especially if you turn up the grid to 16, you can create a ridiculous amount of steps. And if you just map this to the level of the noise, you turn down the rate, you get a hi-hat loop. Let's pick a different sound here. Let's do sim loop. Especially if you curve them down, it'll sound really realistic. Let's try adding some multiband to this. Pretty sick. How can we make these sound a bit more convincing? Maybe if we put vocoder on this. No, that's hella watery, bro. It's more watery than soy milk. You can also add, say, beat repeat to create some random variations here. I really like the preset microfills. Yeah, you could do some random LFO panning. So we could go to Matrix, go to Chaos 1 and route it to the panning of LFO 1. Let's actually turn down the number of bands here. Nice. Let's group this all together and put it under sketch cassette. Or we can do glue compressor and we can really raise the release. I'm just trying to get that real lo-fi sound. Let's do color maybe. No. Now I'm making death grips. I touch the faders all the time, bro. So another cool trick I've been trying to play with recently is using hybrid reverb and getting like a perk sound, like a bell, and then running chords through it to make them all percussive. So let's get a real simple loop here going. Ooh, okay. Turn down the sustain. So actually, let me do the opposite. Let me get a chord sound. Let's see, no chords? Or maybe a pluck? Pluck is what I want. Yeah. Something like that. And then if we turn the decay down, well, actually, let me get this. And let me just crop this sample. So just that last chord. And then what I'm going to do is fuck serum. What I'm going to do here is grab a drum, maybe a simpler, get some sort of perk sound going. Maybe that. And then get hybrid reverb and kind of convolve that. Put that. So I'm going to drag this in as the impulse response for the reverb. And then theoretically, we should hear this perk through the sound of the chord. So check this out. That's what the sound is originally. And that's what it sounds like through the chord. You can kind of hear the chord through it. It's pretty sick, right? Really trippy. Huh. Still trying to figure out how exactly I can get the sound of the chords through it. That's kind of a fun loop. In your video on gain staging, it shows you lower the faders but never reduce the gain of audio clips themselves. Can you give a little explanation on gain staging? I'm confused. Yeah, I mean, I don't really touch the clips of the audio too much. Usually when I bounce everything onto audio, I normalize everything so everything's loud as fuck. Sometimes if something's too loud coming in, I'll lower the clip gain, but most of the time, just fucking with the fader is enough for me. Maybe let's try a different, maybe do like a kick sound. Like that. Huh. That's kind of funny. What about this? So weird, right? Because you can hear the kick is just, this is what it sounds like without the effect. It's just a regular kick. And that's what it sounds like with the hybrid reverb. Super trippy. It's like you're triggering a sampler. And then just pitching the kick up and down, it's like, I don't know, triggering different frequency ranges of the impulse response. I'm trying to get some more variation though. Like how do I like blend between two different impulse responses here? See, this is the shit where it gets complicated. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to this FM synth loop. And I'm just going to pick a different chord to start it out on. So, solo this out. So, this is the second chord. I'm going to crop it. And then for this next one, we're going to do that. That's kind of fun. Yeah, instrument rack. Yeah. I'm just going to do two separate tracks here. Cool. Let's hear that with our shitty drums. Ooh, that's bad. Where'd our drums go? Oh yeah, both of these are playing at the same time, so let's alternate. Let's get rid of the distortion on the sketch cassette. Copy these things over. wish the sound was cooler though. There's got to be a better convolution solution here, because there's got to be some plugin that can actually change the size and the decay in real time. Okay, let's mimic these settings here. It's going to be 80%. All right, do some sidechain from the kick. Drum rack. See, that's the thing. I don't think you can, but let's try it. I don't think you can. Let me try it. Yeah, doesn't map. Let's pick a different kick to use for the first one. Huh. Let's maybe use one of my kicks. Try that. Maybe a snare. That's kind of sick. Just wish it was a little bit more, I don't know, less reverby, maybe? I don't know how exactly to get the effect I'm looking for. Maybe map decay to a macro. Yeah, you can't, dude. It's kind of shitty. Yeah. Like, you can group this. Yeah, if you right click on something, it doesn't work. Kind of a cool effect though. Does Melda have a convolver? There's the convolution reverb. See, the thing is, I think the convolution reverb is the same. Yeah, the plugin is really sick. It's called Sketch Cassette. It's pretty cheap too. It's just really, really nice tape emulation. Plus the interface just fucking looks awesome. You can go switch between all these different cassette emulations. It's all sorts of really weird presets. It's too experimental. Let's actually maybe put sketch cassette on this group here. Maybe that's what we need. Damn, my drums are way too stereo. Cool. Let's add an insanely fat 808 underneath all this, and then I think we're good. Something sounds out of tune. Let's figure it out. Pretty sick. Let's add another lead. Maybe we should freeze some shit because my CPU is going crazy. Let's freeze these two tracks. Nothing like a good old public beat off. Oop. Let's just add sketch cassette to everything. The sound is terrible right now. Just bear with me here. Oh no, my shit's gonna crash. No. Don't do that. at this. Da, 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 da. Let's actually... no! Sorry, I'm panicking. Turn down the sustain. Cool. That's a nice little loop. All right, I'm going to take a break before my next lesson. So I'm going to end up a little early. But thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, please stick around for next week. I'll have a big announcement on all this probably on Monday. But yeah, we're doing a remix contest. It's going to be for my new song. It's going to be sponsored by a big ass fucking company. So y'all should definitely participate. We're doing ridiculous prizes. It's going to be really sick. And this goes out not to just producers, but vocalists as well. So if you produce or you sing or both, this is going to be for you. All right. Take it easy, y'all.